beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Benson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's low. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Moore. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it in. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
No, kick it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. So Texas Tech's offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's past the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Morton. Looking for a man deep down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? First down and more. He's still running.
Great call here by the offense coordinator by the Oregon Ducks to be able to pick up this first down on the option. Puts so much pressure on the defense coordinator when you have a quarterback that can run it and throw it. We've been seeing that play run for years now in Eugene.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the ground, it's Whittington. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The short completion of the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
The Ducks will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
To the air, it's Morton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Jukes to get free. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. It's a quarterback keeper. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Morton. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grab behind the line, it's Douglas. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. The Red Raiders will try to keep this drive moving. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Is the defense wearing down? Play number 11 on this drive coming up. Throwing off play action. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Boom. Gets rid of it on the move. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Now the important point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some pace out of this possession. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job in the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Grab behind the line. It's more. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's reeled in. It's Benson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a third and 4. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has it. Off and running. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Morton. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Brings up second down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grab down the middle, it's Carter. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And the Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Pulls it in. It's low.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's low. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback still with the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Looking right, this one caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
2nd down, looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Tackled there by the defense. see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Takes off in a bootleg. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Morton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. What a catch! That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Red Raiders are going to cash in here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And the 11-yard line brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Morton. He's got it right near the end zone. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's low. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Dickey. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Grinding away with their running game. It's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Here's the 2nd down play. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Whittington. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. To throw, it's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what makes this tight end so difficult, Chris. I mean, this defense is playing man-to-man coverage. You go to a corner route, he's running like a wide receiver. Travis Kelce in the NFL has changed the game for up-and-coming tight ends from the high school game, now in the college game. They're essentially wide receivers playing tight end.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs a route, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Short connection to the tight end here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Morton. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Throws it to the right. That's caught. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Tight end makes the grab. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off. Just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.